Have you ever tried to automate your business using AI tools, thinking it would finally give you that breakthrough you've been waiting for? But the more tools you add, the more confusing everything gets? You're not alone. A lot of people are making the same silent mistake, and it's costing them time, money, and even their sanity. All they wanted was to scale their digital business, and instead, they ended up stuck in tech chaos. Today, I'm going to show you the biggest problem that's silently destroying automated systems and how you can fix it before it turns into a total nightmare. Spoiler alert, it's not ChatGPT's fault. It's not Zapier's fault. And it's definitely not Make.com's fault. The real issue runs deeper. And once you understand it, you'll save yourself months of frustration. Hey everyone, welcome to Digital Profit Hacks, the channel where you learn, with no fluff, how to build online income using smart automations, AI, and strategies that actually work. If that sounds like your kind of content, hit that subscribe button, tap the bell, and let's dive straight in. When we talk about automation and artificial intelligence, you see a lot of polished workflows and promises of AI agents doing everything for you. But nobody talks about the invisible chaos that happens behind the scenes. When you try to connect everything with no clear strategy. You know what the biggest villain is here? Fragmented data. That's right. Your business is scattered across 10 different tools. Leads in Google Sheets, tasks in ClickUp, clients in Notion, payments in Stripe, and files dumped in Google Drive. On paper, it seems functional. But in practice, it turns into what I call digital spaghetti. A tangled mess of automations depending on each other, breaking down one after the other, and you don't even know why. It's like all those cables behind your desk. At first you know what goes where, but give it some time. It's a jungle. Pull one wrong cable, and the whole system shuts down. That's automation without structure. The more tools you add, the less control you have. I've seen people lose sales, leave clients hanging, and even duplicate tasks just because Zapier glitched. And no one could figure out where the issue was. And these weren't beginners. I'm talking about serious entrepreneurs, running structured businesses, with completely unstructured data. Now let's flip the script. You know what all consistently scaling businesses have in common? They don't use fewer tools. They use them better. The secret isn't quantity, it's structure. They have one single source of truth, a central place where all their data lives, breathes, and talks to everything else. Without that central hub, everything you build is sitting on shaky ground. So what happens next? You try to scale, you add more AI, you connect even more tools, and things just keep breaking. Because the problem isn't the tools. The problem is that you're missing a central system, a place where your data actually makes sense. Think about it. Would you try to build a skyscraper starting from the roof? That's what most people are doing when they try to automate without first organizing the brain of the business, the data. So how do you fix this? You need a central data hub, a place where everything connects. And the tool I use to build that is called Airtable. But before we talk about Airtable itself, let's get clear on the concept. You need a place to store your client's name, the product or service they bought, the stage of the project, payment status, any documents you've created, and every other critical detail. That place needs to be smart enough to talk to all the tools you're already using. And that's where Airtable shines. It's like a mix between an Excel spreadsheet and a full database, but with an interface so friendly that anyone can use it, even if you've never written a single line of code. And maybe you're wondering, okay, but how does Airtable actually work? Think of it like a spreadsheet, but with superpowers. You've got columns and rows like Excel, but each cell can hold long text, checkboxes, drop-down menus, due dates with reminders, even file attachments and images. And the best part? You can link everything together. For example, you've got one tab for clients, another for the services you offer, and a third one for payments. With Airtable, you can connect all of that. So when you click on a client's name, you instantly see what they bought, how much they paid, where the project is, and which files are tied to them, all in one place. It's like a CRM, a task manager, a database, and a control panel, all rolled into one, but way easier to use. And there's more. You can view your data in multiple ways. List view, Kanban view, calendar view, even timeline view. That gives you real control. You're not locked into just one way of working. You shape the system to fit your brain, not the other way around. And here's the cherry on top. Airtable integrates effortlessly with Make.com, Zapier, ChatGPT, Google Drive, Gmail, ClickUp, and dozens of other tools. So it becomes the central brain of your entire digital ecosystem. Want a practical example? Let's say you sell consulting services. When a new client fills out your form, their info goes straight into Airtable. Inside, they're instantly categorized by service type, payment status, pending tasks, and required documents. You can connect that to ChatGPT to generate automated proposals, or use Zapier to create a task in ClickUp, or plug it into Make.com to send out a personalized welcome email, all based on the data inside Airtable. And the best part? All this happens without turning your setup into digital spaghetti, because Airtable stays at the center. It organizes and distributes, not the other way around. When you get this right, your business finally makes sense again. You know exactly where each client is. You can pull reports from multiple sources. You create solid automations without weird bugs popping up out of nowhere. And most importantly, you scale with confidence. I personally worked with 17 automations running through Zapier to keep one digital product business going. Every single week, something would break. I had to manually check every step. It was chaos. When we centralized everything into Airtable and rebuilt the process, we cut out 8 tools, saved $300 a month, and got back 4 hours every week. So let me ask you, do you want freedom with AI and automation? Or do you want to be stuck in a digital prison of broken zaps and confusion? If your answer is freedom, start by organizing your foundation. Build your data brain. Think through the logic behind your business, because only after that, AI starts working for you, not against you. And hey, if you want a step-by-step guide to build your own Airtable data hub, check the pinned comment below. There's an exclusive resource waiting for you there, perfect if you're starting from scratch. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, ring the bell, and drop a comment. Which tool do you use the most in your business today? Let me know, and I might build a tutorial around it in a future video. Thanks for sticking around till the end. It shows you take your business seriously. And remember, automation is powerful, but only when it's organized. Let's go make some profit. And hey, if you want a step-by-step guide to build your own Airtable data hub, check the pinned comment below. There's an exclusive resource waiting for you there. Perfect if you're starting from scratch. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, ring the bell, and drop a comment. Which tool do you use the most in your business today? Let me know, and I might build a tutorial around it in a future video. Thanks for sticking around till the end. It shows you take your business seriously. And remember, automation is powerful, but only when it's organized. Let's go make some profit.